So the past few weeks I was feeling super uninspired and feeling a little trapped. For most of you, you know that being stuck is never a good feeling, and my home state of South Carolina almost has nothing to do adventure-wise. Yes, we have the beach and the mountains, but they all look the same after you've been there 1,000 times. I decided I needed something to change or else I was going to sink deeper and deeper into this feeling. So I got on my computer and started looking at the coolest places to go in the US since COVID was still happening. I've always looked outside of the country to see amazing things and travel when I really should have just focused on my home country. The things I was seeing looked amazing. Zion, the Redwoods, Kings Canyon, the forests of Oregon. I never knew any of these places looked this cool. So I started planning. I was putting together the most epic road trip plan ever across the country. I'm just kidding. I wrote down the national parks I wanted to see and was just gonna wing it. So as I was kind of planning this and writing down what I wanted to see, I started talking to my best friend and roommate Dakota. Now, you've probably seen him in some of my other videos. He had actually just quit his job, and I asked him if he wanted to come, and he immediately said yes. So we got to work and actually started planning it. We put together a roadmap, got the supplies we thought we needed, and hit the road a few days later. Now this trip was made possible with Project Watches. It's an awesome team of people who are extremely passionate about what they do, and it shows in their product. Recently they've been teaming up with artists to create amazing and unique watches that tell a story. I was able to snag a few of them for the trip, and let me tell you, these things are amazing and I love them for their minimalist design. If you're in the market for a watch that looks good and can start a conversation, look no further. I'll put their website down below and definitely go check them out at the end of this video. Our first national park was the Great Sand Dunes in Colorado. We hit some bumps along the way and met up with some friends in Kansas City, but we finally made it to them and it was nothing like we had ever seen before. Now I had been there once in the winter, but I could barely see anything when I went because it was a blizzard and we were only able to go out on the actual dunes for a few minutes. In the sun though, it looked like it went on forever. So we got our backpacks and started hiking. Some of my favorite photos from the trip were taken here, like this backflip one and this top of the dune shot. We also met some pretty cool people and decided to stay for sunset on top of one of the big dunes. But as we were waiting for the sun to come down, we noticed a big cloud coming over the mountains behind us. It immediately began to blow sand like crazy, and we started sprinting down the dunes as sand was being flung in every direction. At one point, I literally had to stand over Dakota and protect him since he was wearing shorts and his legs were just being torn up by the sand. We actually met up with another photographer and we all sprinted down the dunes together as I was trying to type in his Instagram so I could find him later. It was an insane experience and one that we definitely won't forget. Oh, and that night I just sprayed Dakota's eyes out with a saline because he had so much sand in them. It was fun times. Hope you guys like this kind of storytelling that I've been recently doing, and let me know down in the comments what you thought. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.